Hello and welcome back to Light of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where today we are going to the Gerudos and finishing this regional phenomena thing. To the Gerudos we go. Monk Shrine, okay. Hidden metal. What is this? So we probably need to connect these two together. Okay, I don't know if you could call that a puzzle, because that was easy. Okay, is it just the same here? Let's go. Okay, we are already up. Now the thing that I wanted to test is if there is something up here. And there is. Okay, give me that chest. A strong zonite shield. Okay, and put it there and then finish this shrine. As you can see, my husband is too sick to move. I'm caring for him here. This is my fault. I wanted the two of us to have a wedding adventure. That has now proved to be unwise. He has a weak constitution by nature. Once before he collapsed from illness, a kind traveler helped me treat him then. I have since pushed myself to know the ways of medicine. It was only a matter of time before he would need more help. The return of my husband's illness is my fault, but I know what it will take to heal him this time. A medicine made from gliok guts. A gliok is a horrible creature that flaps across the sky using huge wings. I know there's one that flies over Gerudo Canyon, but attacking it would be difficult. I will need to prepare somehow. Don't I have gliok guts? Hey, here's the thing. Oh yeah, and this guy was at every stable. This is a new stable, so we can do new quests. Whoa, whoa, hello there, partner. What's brought you all the way out here? I had heard that visitors stopped coming to the stable, so this place had to shut down, but here you are. The temperature is really scorching my feathers, but just look at you, kid. Cool, calm, and collected. I've come to the stable because my sources were chirping about a problem with the well here. Actually, they say Prince Zelda caused this problem. She shut down this well and declared it off limits. But without its waters, the stable couldn't keep travelers, horses, or the workers refreshed. The well also provides a steady supply of mushrooms to folks here. So why did the princess want everyone to stay away from it? That's the big question. What we are short on is answers. The owner who's stuck here is just as puzzled as anyone else. And I can't weasel down the well to see what she was so concerned about. My wings are too wide. I wish there was some way we could get more details, but seems like the dearest of that ends to me. Oh, good job making it in here. I mean, it's impressive that you came all this way, but the stable has closed its doors for good. Thanks to this extreme weather, almost no one rides through here. We get very few visitors of any sort. Making things worse, Princess Zelda gave the order that everyone had to stay away from our well. But we need that water, not to mention the mushrooms that grow inside it. It's only temporary, it will help, she said. I'll be right back to fix it, she said, and then she completely abandoned us. Oh, sorry about that. The sadness just gets me sometimes. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to rest, I recommend Karakara Bazaar. Just head out of here, turn west, keep going for a while, and there you'll find it. It's a bit of a hike, but if you can find some transportation at the desert entrance, you can get there in no time. As for me, I've got a mountain of junk to clear out, so I'll get back to it. Can't leave a mess when I close things down. But just how am I going to deal with all this stuff? Well, I can deal with it. So I really need to focus on cleaning the place up for now. Oh, and all the junk is just gone? I wasn't sure what you were up to, truth be told, but clearly it was all part of masterfully removing that junk. You saved me, thank you. I sort of let the junk pile build and build until it blocked the entrance, which was a real problem. There's still some work to be done, but thanks to you I can get out of this place. That said, given that I'm wearing the uniform and the stable still standing, would you be my final customer? Okay, welcome to the Gerudo Canyon stable. You, sir, have the honor of being the very last guest the stable will ever have. And that dear customer deserves commercial in the form of 1 pony point. Well, that appears to be the end of my time as a stable hand. It's been a pleasure, sir, and I sincerely hope the journey ahead is a fruitful one. Now then, I still have a little more junk to clear away, so I better get back to it. Thank you again for all your help. Oh, I forgot about those. The Stable Association sent us those frames a while back. They just sort of get buried under all the junk. Let me just take off that wrapping. They're even nicer than I thought. Maybe a little art on the walls would be nice, just the Stable's final days don't have to be so lonely. Oh, Link, have that empty frame caught your eye? I was so focused on cleaning up, I completely forgot about these strange Stable Association sent me. I owe the stable a lot after all that good years it's given me. I'd like to put up something nice so that it can go out in style. You know, I heard an interesting story from a Rito traveler who stopped by here once. As this local attraction nearby Spectacle Rock, just check your map, the place is famous. And this travelers told me that while they were flying over Spectacle Rock, they glanced down and saw it smiling. That's what I want to frame. What could be better than sending the stable off with a smile? It's just a shame that I can't fly to capture that view for myself. You have even a picture of the smiling Spectacle Rock. I could copy it for the frame and cheer things up in here. Yeah, that guy's already dead. There goes my shields. Okay. Okay. And it's dead. This one is an electrical one. It's not good. It's not good. Toasted already triple, well thank you. I'm really glad more, but let's get this guy first. Partner, I heard monsters down there. Are you okay? Yes, I am. So, what do you find in the well? So there were a lot of monsters behind that pile of rocks. I can't help thinking the princess knew about that monster then. She must have had a barricade put up to seal away those creatures and protect everyone here. Now, why the princess didn't say so, that's a mystery, but maybe she wanted to keep any panic from spreading. Or maybe it was only very temporary measure, but then she disappeared. Yep, a little speculation on my part, but that's gotta be the story here. What do you say? Holds up, right? Our job is to follow the facts and that's where they take us. We've worked together to chase 4 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go on and add this to your N.S.G, partner. Oh, and just one other thing. Tracy sent along a bonus for all our artwork. That's the first of that armor set. Good glee for rainy day, small dimples on the fingers like the suspicious cups, giving good grip on many slippery surfaces. It's pretty rare gear that will make it easier to keep your grip on walls even on rainy days. It's not a pair of wings, but I'm sure it will still help you reach new heights, partner. We needed to make some educated guesses with our story more than we normally do, but I'll stand by this piece. We know our princess after all. She had to have everyone's safety in mind. I'll get to writing all of this up for the paper. You take care of yourself. So long. Okay, and let's head to Karakara Bazaar now. Hey, Vasag. I can't help but smile whenever I've got customers, whether it's 1 or 100. It's not enough that the intense desert days and freezing desert nights have reached Gerudo Canyon. Thanks to that sand shroud, there hasn't been any business here at all. If you're interested in sand seals, then you're in the right place. Sand seals are animals that can cruise easily through the desert, and this shop is where we rent them to travelers. My travelers embark on journeys into the desert only to discover how quickly their feet sink into the dunes. So if you're thinking of crossing the desert, you should make it easy on yourself and go sand seal surfing instead. Okay. What do you want, Korok seeds? Oh, my friend, I got separated. Okay. My friend's sending up a smoke signal. Excuse me, if you're looking for an N.S.G, go right ahead, don't mind me. I'm busy trying to figure out how I'll get back to Gerudo Town. It's a bit hard to see it right now because of the sand shroud covering the desert. Look far in the distance, do you see that shrine peeking out above the sand shroud? That's where Gerudo Town is. Signs just like that one appeared all over the world after the upheaval. Lucky for me too, if that one hadn't shown up, it'd have been completely lost sight of town. Of course, it's really hard to see inside the sand shroud, so it might be impossible to reach town even with a sand seal. It was supposed to investigate those ruins too, but trying to travel in the sand shroud was a terrible idea. Maybe I should just stay at Karakara Bazaar and rest. It mean giving up, but getting back to town, but apparently my mic was off the whole time, so I'm here now, I guess. I will probably delete almost all of it, just the important parts, like the beginning of the shrine, for example. I'll probably put it a bit shorter. Okay, now open this chest. Hopefully my mic is recording. And arrows, okay. Okay, and then claim the shrine, and then we are done. Okay, and let's talk to the people.
Hey!
Up and Adam, well, what do you think? I sound just like your average island shopkeeper, right? You're unnatural. I know, right? My kid sister taught me. She's traveled all over the place. I can teach you some Gerudo if you want. My products have a price, but my Gerudo lessons are free. Teach me Gerudo. I'd be happy to. Then let's start with greetings. What's the morning greetings in Gerudo? Safota. Ding ding ding, that's right, I knew you would get it. Actually, Vota is also correct, but you mostly hear it from younger Gerudo. And since I'm running a business here, I'd like to keep my language professional. The vo part is pronounced by biting your lip as you say it. Vo. Vo. I don't know. Vo. Vo. Well, do you have it down? Anything else, slugger? Okay. Alright, you're a Voa man, so there won't be many places for you to use Gerudo even if you'd learn it, since you can't enter Gerudo town. I mean, Sabotan. That was close, and the others heard me, they definitely chew me out for using slang on duty. My mentor has entrusted me with decorating a weapon in a stylish way. She told me to make it sparkle, and that it must resonate burning passion, but I don't know what she's talking about. She's got an analogy to monster too. That means monster parts are off limits. If I just had a map and I could use as a reference for where to start, it would help a lot. My mentor said, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, what about this? Hmm? Hmm? Hold on, give me a moment to study this weapon. Also, if you attach a ruby like this, that sparkle and the weapon possibly radiates with burning passion. Even I can make something like this, and it would certainly please my mentor. Sark for showing me such an inspiring decoration. Please take this. It's a material I would recommend for decorating weapons. Monsters are often waking up around now, so normally I would recommend going out into the desert. However, if you want to test the strength of a weapon you've added something to, now is a perfect time. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Those rations are for the soldiers. The sand shroud is wreaking havoc on our supply of provisions right now. Sorry, if you need something, check the shop. Tawada, another alien. I commend you and those merchants for making it here under these abnormal conditions, but the area south of Karakara Bazaar is covered by the sandstrata right now, so visibility is extremely low. Then there are the eyewitness reports of strange monsters. I won't think any less of you if you call off your trip here. Besides this, Oasis is under the protection of his Gerudo's shoulders, so you know it's a safe place to rest and relax. Getting things done early, that's a good idea. The swinging temperature from day to night sure makes traveling tricky. Preparation is the key. I always keep elixirs on hand that can heat me up or cool me down. Without them, I'd be done for. I think this is stone, but no matter what I do, I can't put a dent in it. I have a bad feeling about this thing. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Gerudo bow. Savota. You're not familiar face. Are you a member of that caravan squad heading to Gerudo Town? Gerudo Town? Gerudo Town is honest, Dofo or not. Under this terrible sandstorm, it would take a near miracle to reach the town in the first place. I recommend you follow the example of the caravan squad and give up on even trying for now. Caravan squads, they're a group of island merchants. It's not as though they can do business in this chance route, so they're helping out by guarding the entrance here. It's clear their plan is to gain access to Gerudo by getting into our good graces, but our law about foe is absolute. We cannot let them in if we wanted to. Well, in any case, the sand trout is particularly harsh for your island, so you should stay here. Yeah. Super Secret, all your sure. After by last night, keep my phones and tell you that secret diamond you just bought is only one part of the Desert Force series. There's also Sploder and trousers, which you have to go to a special place to get them. Have you heard of the store Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town? Well, the secret shop is located behind that store. Oh no, that I think about it, Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget I said anything. First the shroud and now monsters and all the youngins are going around using that obnoxious slang too. This must be what the end of the world looks like. You think so too, don't you, Vo? But I guess anyone who brazenly strolls into a place like this doesn't care whether they live or die anyway. I just don't want anyone to drop that right in front of me. That will give me some nasty dreams. Anyways, if you need any of this stuff, I'll sell it to you. Why not buy it all? It'd make my life easier. Gotta go. Do that and you'll see the eye sort of light and shining like it's life's about living and you only get one shot at it, so don't go dropping that on me, Vo. Oh, good morta. Oh, forgive me, mixed up my languages there. There was one part good morning and one part savota. Perhaps I have been out here too long. Which reminds me, I've heard all sorts of new greetings lately, like Vota and Sava. Should I be using those instead? Another Hylian stranded by the sandstride, I take it. How challenging life without wings must be. The higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we retook and so right over it. For us, it's little more than a sandy fog. Sand shroud? Have you seen the thick layer of sand over the desert? That is the sand shroud. Should you be caught in it, not only will it obscure your vision, but it will also make your compass go haywire. Next to that updraft over there, however, this oasis is secure. I've never been inside the sand shroud myself. You can simply fly over it. Be careful not to get your feathers rusted by the sand shroud. Good fork for now. Sorry, that was a little bit goodbye and a little bit of work. Look, you knew what I meant. Just take care out there. Savota, that was a perfect vo, if I say, that perfect v, if I do say so myself. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Good on you for saying hello. Who are you? We are the first men who will officially do business with the Gerudo, the Vo Caravan Squad. If you two want to go to Gerudo, you will do well to make friends with us. Full Caravan Squad, we are a group of merchants. Okay, and FO is the Gerudo word for man. FO is the word, yeah. If you don't understand at least one word in the language, the Gerudo will never accept you. And you should know we've spent years here trying to curry favor with them, and we could. They finally entrusted us with protecting the western entrance to Karakara Bazaar. I've lost count of the number of times I've been swatted with the flat of guard spear. They mistake me for some lowly opportunist. Gerudo Town is located straight out of this gate. It's a town made by the Gerudos, or Gerudo, which means it's full of Gerudo, and to us that means it's a utopia. Captain, not so loud, you're going to give the Gerudo a bad impression of us. Sorry, Robson, it just slipped out. Anyway, the Gerudo have a law forbidding males from entering their town. Keeping us shut out only makes us all the more curious, though. I mean, that's just common sense. We were hoping to raid the full caravan squad-like ability by gallantly rescuing the Gerudo's ladies from the sand shroud. But the sand shroud doesn't just block our vision, it confused our compasses too. We got lost in about 5 seconds. In the end, it was a Gerudo's lady who ended up gallantly rescuing us. Still, maybe if we prove our muster as gate guards, Gerudo Town will make an exception and welcome us as heroes. Got a load of this orb. Seems really old and really expensive, don't you think? I hear there's someone in Gerudo Town who's investigating all these ancients. Watch a mescalist. So once I get into town, I'm planning on finding somebody who knows their stuff about this stuff. Do you know the sand shop makes compasses stop working, right? You're not really thinking about trying to push your way through it, are you? It's even more dangerous right now in the heat of the day. Just don't do it. It took years and years of regular visits, but we finally started to convince the Gerudo that they can depend on us. So please, I'm begging you, don't ruin it by causing any trouble or being reckless. Vasak, a journey to the desert is dangerous, and a fully stocked pouch is the best defense. By the way, the counter in the back is a front desk for the inn, just in case you want to rest up before you travels. Okay. Oh, you also stuck here thanks to the sandstone. Oh, this is how we're going to let up. I came out here to investigate the ruins that fell around the dig dock or bridge. But this intense daytime heat and the cold nights have messed with my skin, so I figured I'd take some time off at the spa. But thanks to the sunshine, I can't get to Gerudo. This is just the worst. Okay, I'm fine now. I just need to turn this throne upside down. No wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. Which I do. No sweat. If I could just take advantage of that spa plan. There's a skilled estate in Gerudo Town named Roma. The fluffy beds here are great and all, but I hear Roa's spa plan is something else entirely. Apparently nothing else can make you feel as relaxed and refreshed as it does. I just want to soothe my poor skin and bone-tired body. Excavating at Dig Dog Bridge has been exhausting. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down, no wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. If I read 3 big IDs one more time, I'm going to start seeing the pages in my dreams. I don't know, I'd be stuck waiting this long. I would have at least brought a real book or a newspaper or anything else. Excuse me? Yes, I see you. Will you be using then? No. If you're looking for content, go talk to Katja at the general store. You're Tauro, right? Do you happen to know anything about Luren Village? Luren Village? If you haven't heard of it, I can't expect you to know its fate. Luren Village is on the southeastern coast. It's a small fishing town. We used to run on in there until a gang of pirates descended upon us. I fled all this way with nothing but the clothes on my back. And what do I find out here? A terrible sandstorm and mysterious monsters lurking around. I don't know what to do with myself now. It will be getting on before too long, Hey, what are you? Listen, this is the lighthouse for the bazaar. It's not a tourist destination or a place to play around. That said, I guess it's fine now that you're already here. Go ahead and enjoy the view over the desert. After all, this is the only place at Karakara Bazaar where you can see over the sand shroud. Okay, and let's go in. What are those things? I don't know what to expect from it. What is it? I can't do any damage to it. It's a living skeleton. Boom. Okay, but that does a lot of damage to them. They can't stand heat like that. Oh, I've been going in a straight line. I'm stupid now. I don't know where to go anymore. Thank you. No, you again. They are really strong. Luckily, we have your noble here. He can be done for us. Your. Hello? Buried light. Oh, it's in the last one. Okay, a small key. Okay, that gives me another chest. Let's see what's in here. Arrows. I need to put it right here. Okay. It blows away all the dust. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, and hopefully that just stays open now if I drop this. Yes, okay. Okay, so that uses a new device that we probably don't need a lot, but it's a handy device. Hello.
Oh,
Nothing to report, hmm?
oh,
What? A vote did you come here to escape the sand shroud? Well, you've reached the entrance to the Gerudo shelter, but I cannot allow any vote to pass through this door. Vo?
oh,
Oh, you've never heard that word? Vo means man in Gerudo. There's a custom, really more of a law that we Gerudo follow. Young Gerudo are generally not allowed to interact with Vo.
hmm,
What's wrong? What's going on?
oh,
A Vo wandered in here.
oh,
What did you say, Vo?
ah,
There's nothing to worry about. The Vo is very short and can't even reach the peepholes in the door. He's out of sight, and even on the steptoes he won't be able to see in.
nah,
Normally, Vo aren't allowed to even set foot within the walls of Gerudo town. But this is a unique situation,
oh,
so as long as you keep out of the shelter, I'll overlook your presence in town. If you're looking for some place to get out of the sand trap, you can rest in one of the houses on the surface.
oh,
Ah, another voice. Wait, what?
mm,
Phew, you're just another real living person. I was certain one of the ghost hunting displays had come from me. I traveled out here hoping to meet the wonderful, amazing Gerudo woman who lived here, but there's no one. I do sometimes hear voices coming up from the well, so and I also occasionally see small shadows moving to the
ah,
west. Obviously, the place is now haunted by the restless spirit of the beautiful Gerudo who were slain by the strange monsters. If I'm not careful, the same monsters might get me too.
ah,
Hey Perda, you made sure the entrance was really secure blocked, right? Yep, it's been very much completely blocked with a crate. Keep it down, what do you think is gonna happen if there's monsters outside hear us? Eek. Avon! I don't wanna get caught talking to people I'm not supposed to. I gotta get back to the shelter, quick. Whoa, oh, whoa, again? Mommy would be so mad if she saw me talking to you. I gave up exploring, gotta get back to the shelter already. There we go. One, two, up. This is Suria's first page. I received an unsettling report from Belera today. A strange haze, some have called it gloom, is cementing from beneath Hyrule Castle. Those who touch it fall ill. But my friends Link and Zelda are in Hyrule. I'm sure that those two can get to the bottom of this problem. Next page. A new, much more worrying report has arrived. Both Link and Zelda have gone missing while exploring below Hyrule Castle. Shortly after they were lost, the castle lifted up into the sky, where it was joined by countless small floating islands. So much happening all at once. What is going on in the world, and are those two safe? Things grow more and more dire across Ireland. Now the danger has come here as well. A sand shroud, the worst sandstorm in recent memory, has covered the area. People are taking shelter on the ground. We traveled out to see if we could discern the cause of it, but we were ambushed by new monsters called Gibdos. To make matters worse, I wasn't able to accurately hit them with the lightning I can call down. We're inundated with those seeking safety from the sand shroud or the Gibdos, and we still don't know what has caused this. As Chief of Greater Town, I am to blame for these failures. Next page. The fortifications protecting the shelter are strong. There's no way the monsters will be able to break through. We're also lucky to have a good source of water in the shelter, but we must watch for invaders trying to use the waterways. And as precaution, we should cover the hole behind the throne. Next page. Sitting here feeling sorry for myself won't solve anything. I'm going to leave Baldura in charge of the shelter and go train. The ruins to the north aren't too far. They should be the perfect place for me to practice with my lighting. I think despite my worries for my people and for the world, I must do what I can. I know that's what Zelda would advise me to do. Oh, Lady Repose, if only you were here with us, watch over us all in these dark times, and keep Zelda and Link safe. It's you at long last, you the foe reading this letter are the foe I was fated to meet, and I'm the foe you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I'm locked away from the outside world. Do not worry though, I will send all my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe and know that we will meet soon. It is our destiny after all, Caliban. Oh, this will look weird probably from up there, but I need to use this. Oh god.
No.
Avoid us, stop him! Vo are not permitted to be here. You must leave at once.
Oh.
Hold on. Bilyara, Gerudo Captain. It has been some time, swordsman. It's alright. This one has the chief's permission to enter and he's welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word, let everyone know this is the case.
Oh.
For you to come all this way and during the strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share.
Hmm?
Prince of Hyrule is still missing. We had heard of these events at Hyrule Castle, but this things are dire indeed. Still, Swordsman, I mean Link, I'm impressed you made it here through the storm that surrounds the Gerudo town. The Santa had settled on us some time ago. We sent up a task to try to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of monstrous creatures called Gyptos suddenly appeared, attacked our troops, and forced us to retreat. The Gyptos have even made their way into the town. As a result, everyone was evacuated to the shelter for their safety. As someone charged with protecting Gerudo town, I'm ashamed at our current situation. This is all to say that although I wish I could help, your search for the princess now is not a good time. I'm sorry. Lady Ryu is currently training. She's trying to become strong enough to save us from the disaster. If you are hoping to speak with Lady Ryu, you should visit the ruins to the north. Stamina vessel, yes. Okay, how many more stamina vessels do we need? Is it a lot? Two? Two or three? Purple Rupee, okay. I guess I'm going to leave this episode here. And then in the next episode we'll talk to all these people and see what we can do. Stop walking to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and I will see you all in the next one.